Here we go.
That's a fucking healthy board. Thank you, sir.
Shall we?
We shall.
Problem and clock started.
Yeah, buddy.
Welcome back, you motherfuckers.
Hi, friends.
Hello, everybody.
There's a lot of motherfuckers in the studio
There's
today.
a lot of motherfuckers in here right now.
Hi.
Right.
What's up?
We get two more on the casting couch and we'd be fucking packed to the gills.
We'd be at capacity. Who's in the fucking studio today, Jack?
We got Jeremy.
Oh,
and
joy.
Jeremy Franklin
Jeremy
Medberry.
Franklin Medberry. He's been newly named by Kendrah with an H.
It's been a while.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, you haven't been on in a while.
No. And JJ is in the background, coughing quietly.
Yeah, she's going to be, if you hear somebody
doesn't have a
hacking to
voice.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we have Jeremy subbing today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
You
you
don't
guys
look as
forgot
good as
about
my
me.
wife.
No, we don't forget about you. We just have to come up with more topics for you to come on and talk about.
Well, this is actually an intervention for Jeremy's dating
Yeah,
life.
yeah, we're going to get into
Decided.
that. We're going to talk about some things, and then we're going to get into Jeremy.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
All right, so today we're going to give a shout out to a very dear friend of mine named Brandon Squishy Face Thomas.
Is that legit?
Squishy Face, yeah.
Oh,
That's his
God.
military name. We all got stupid nicknames, and his was Squishy Face. So he sent us a bottle. Brandon Thomas does not drink this himself.
Okay.
His dad, Danny, drinks this.
Okay.
So shout out to Brandon Thomas's dad, and hope everybody's well, man. I love his family, man. They're really good people. We went out to his little town, man. He's in a one stoplight town in Texas called Anahuac, and they have Gator Fest because they have more alligators in their town than people.
Wow.
So if we want to go hunting alligators, we can do it in Texas with Brandon Thomas.
He wanted us to go.
He did.
He hit us up a while back about
It's
that.
in September every year, and he answered a bunch of questions today. He's like, hey, man, this is this, and this is this, and this is this. So thanks, Brandon. And I thought I've told this story about Brandon on here, but apparently I haven't told my fucking Brandon Thomas story on here.
Uh-oh.
So here, let me pour this
Yeah, I
up,
was
and
gonna
then we'll pour this up, and then I'll get into his fuckery.
Nice. So while he's doing that again, YouTube Shattered Wisdom, we're really trying to up our game on YouTube. We actually have 20,000+ views on the Stories with Senior episode that we put out on YouTube. So that thing exploded for some reason, which was awesome to see. So check us out on YouTube. JJ's starting to video all of our recordings, so you'll see more video of our handsome faces.
Yeah.
And again, of course, Shattered Wisdom Podcast. I am Shattered Wisdom _Jack. He is Shattered Wisdom _Jerett. ShatteredWisdom.com. Go on there, check out our events. Yeah, we got some stuff happening, but I'd like to hear this Brandon Thomas story.
My favorite story with Brandon Thomas is back when we were young and dumb and in the military, and nobody likes to sleep on the ship because you sleep there, you work there, you do all the things. So we'd go to my dad's house often, and we'd leave around like 2-3 o'clock in the morning to make it back to base. Well, instead of parking the car and walking to the boat and either napping there or getting ready for work or whatever, we always decided like we'll just sleep in the car and set an alarm, and then we'll walk to the boat, like 6 a.m. So one particular time, we were sleeping on base, and the military police, the cops come around and knock on the window. They're like, hey, man, you can't sleep in your fucking car here. We're like, all right. So for some reason, we decided to drive off base and sleep in the car off base. So, we were thinkers back then. So I had this nice Honda Prelude with a...
I can't even envision Jerett.
I was half the man I am
I was
today.
going to say with your head sticking out of the center.
It was too fast, too furious.
Yeah. So, and for me, it was a nice car at the time, and I I had just got a body kit on it. Really nice. Like, all the things that I was into. And Brandon's driving.
Is that the one you put a turbo on?
No. That was my hatchback that I bought from Mike.
He hasn't even got to the punchline yet.
No, fucking Kendrah's over here dying.
I could just see it's like how many cars we gotten in with Jerett, and we just laugh because his knees are at his chin. He's so
Yeah, I sat in the back seat, so there was no room in the back seat of this car. It's a 2-door. There's no back seat. So Brandon's driving because we would switch off, and it was his turn to drive. Well, our alarm goes off. We wake up. We start driving out of this neighborhood on the island, and we're still kind of out of it, right? Well, Brandon drives over the fucking center median, the curb.
Yeah.
Rips my fucking body kit off my car. Just destroys the fucking whole front end of my car. And he's like, oh, shit. I'm like, no shit. No shit. So I'm like, just fucking drive, man. Just fucking drive. So we get to base and we get to the gate, and the fucking guard at the gate's like, man, your car is fucked up. I'm like, it's still fresh, Ben. It just happened.
Yeah.
So I was a little mad at Brandon Thomas for a little while because he wrecked my fucking car. And since I was so rich in the military, making like $400 every 2 weeks or whatever my fucking paychecks were, took me a long time to save up to fix that.
You did make him pay for it? It was his fault, but I mean, at the same time, I was like, it kind of is what it is, it could have happened to anybody. Sure.
It is what it is. So he had a Mustang, and I used to fucking drive his Mustang around. So we got even. I didn't crash any of his shit, but he
just slept with his girlfriend or something.
No, never that.
He's not me.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's not Jeremy. No, but
fuck your girl.
But looking back, dude, I never understood why we didn't just walk to the boat.
Your bed was probably 100 yards.
Nah, it was probably a half a mile because parking sucks. But we just wouldn't go to the fucking boat. There was something about it. We just no, we're not going.
There are days that I will go eat my lunch in my truck. Mm-hmm. Just because I spend so much time in my office or at my desk or walking, and I get so sick of eating at my keyboard that I'm like, I don't care. And I'll go sit in my truck in the parking lot and eat my lunch because I'm like, I just need to be out of this space.
Well, it's kind of like that, man. And so when you're on deployments too, that's your everyday, right? You wake up, you go to work, you have nowhere to go, you have nothing to do, you're just there.
Well, you live where you work.
Yeah. So after a deployment, and none of us had any money to get a house or anything.
Just spend it all on body kits.
Yeah, dude, fucking that and just the dumbest things, man. Anytime you go to a strip club, you're like, oh, I'll take care of you, girl. I just quit your job. I got you.
I'm making it $400
I got a prelude.
Yeah, I got a prelude.
I got a prelude in a white suit.
But there's dudes who got. Yeah, there's dudes who got
one of them.
There's dudes who paid 50% interest on Dodge Chargers.
Ugh.
These guys in downtown San Diego, they used to tell us we can't go there. I don't know if it was mile cars or whatever, but they're like, you can't go there because they're fucking you guys over really bad, 48 to 52% interest rates on cars, and people were fucking signing up their life fucking depended on it.
Yikes.
So Brandon Thomas crashed my car. You owe me a fucking body kit for a prelude.
Let's find a prelude first, then let's squeeze Jerett in it now.
Just write in the check for $500 and call it even.
Yeah. So thank you for this bottle. It is good. I wouldn't feel bad about drinking this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it on my top shelf.
Yeah, but it's not bad.
But it's not bad.
Very drinkable.
Yeah. 100 proof, and it's not too spicy. Thank you, Brandon, for sending us this, and Jeji's going to send you a t-shirt.
Yeah, buddy.
I think you and your wife. And you guys met Brandon Thomas. We went out.
We did.
We went out to Texas.
Met us in Tejas
before we got on the cruise, we had dinner with him and his lovely wife and his baby.
son. You remember
he
him?
was lovely.
Yeah.
We really liked his wife too.
Yeah. He crashed my car.
Well, now you should have led with that. It's better now.
Yeah. Now but you met him. Yeah.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Guy, really nice guy, and
very cute baby, right?
And that's why I couldn't really hold it against him. I mean, he was fucking. Brandon was my day one. He was my fucking first best friend I had, coming up, and we spent a lot of time together. Just a really good dude.
Nice.
All right, you want to draw a question?
Let's have one of the guests draw a question.
Anybody but Jeremy.
Oh, I was going to say Jeremy should do it. All right. I feel like these are multiplying.
You want me to read it since you drew it?
Yep. Good luck. I need my glasses.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good are you at keeping secrets?
I'm an 11. I'm gonna die with my shit.
I'm also at 10.
Yeah, I'm a 10.
I'm a 10.
You could ask other people that are not very good at it, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy was riding and dying with his shit.
Well, I guess the question is, are you good at keeping your secrets or other people's secrets?
I would say both.
I don't know that I have any secrets, but I'm very good at keeping other people's secrets.
I don't spread other people's shit around.
Yeah.
No, it's not my business.
Because I wouldn't want them to do it to me, so I'm not going to do it to them.
Yeah. 100%. And you can find in the people who you're telling your intimate secrets are your people. Those are the people you can find in. And if you can't trust those motherfuckers, you got to cut them out.
I also feel, though, like if you tell a husband, you just have to know they're going to tell their wife and vice versa. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what's mine?
Yeah,
is
with
yours.
the preface of, hey, you can't say fucking anything.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a friend be like, don't tell Jack, but
Yeah.
I think
Just
it's like
don't
it's
tell
a
anybody
given,
else.
right? Like
Yeah.
when you're married, like
But I think he's super hot.
that's exactly what it is.
It's a secret no one has ever told you because it's not true.
Don't tell Kendrah. All right, Jack, what do you want to talk about today?
We're actually going to talk about something that Kendrah sparked the idea on here,
Yep.
which is development. So it's a new year. You know, a lot of people make New Year's resolutions.
I did not.
I did not either. 'Cause I don't. And they say actually the second Friday in January is when you're most likely to lapse on your New Year's resolution
Really?
or give up.
That doesn't take long.
Like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Was that yesterday?
That doesn't take long.
Yeah,
at
it
all.
was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
So for all you people who failed, you're just a
Yeah.
statistic. Don't worry. It's not your fault.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about like professional and personal development because there's always some stuff that Kendrah does and you guys do in January, and we have the cruise coming up. We got some stuff going on with that, so yeah. Kendrah, do you want to
You're the one doing the first
what
one.
you're doing? Yeah.
Well, I attempt this every year, and I'm on what, year 6 or 7? Do you think?
Yes.
I don't know.
Have you ever won the prize?
Never won the prize, but I've also never been successful.
Okay.
So,
That makes sense. Got it.
so my industry does, like, we have a group of us that does dry January every year, and it's gotten bigger and bigger every year, and it's kind of like the standard dry January. Like, everybody puts $25 in the pot, and then every year the rules change a little bit, but this year the rules were no drinking from the 1st of January to the 1st of February. You can have one cheat day, though. You have to read 500 pages of a book or walk 10,000 steps a day. And then everybody has to take 10, at least 30-minute classes of some variety, whether it's like physical or continuing education units or whatever it may be. So if you make it all the way to the end, you get one ticket in the pot, and then if you don't have a cheat day, you get an extra ticket.
how do they know?
It's the honor system. And I've always been, like, not afraid to be like, yeah. I almost made it one year, and then Jack's uncle got crushed by a tree. And that night, we were like, fuck it, we're going to drink.
Yeah, necessities.
So I'm on, what, day 12? What's
Maybe.
today?
11.
Day 11.
Give you
And
the day.
I feel good. And every year I say the same thing, and then I get mad at myself for falling back into, like, old habits.
No.
Because I feel so much better. I just went to a vision retreat for work, and it was so nice to, like, wake up, like, fresh-minded and just, like, actually feel like I was contributing to the conversation. And, you know, because I've been to those retreats for 10 years now, and, you know, sometimes you're a little fuzzy, you're a little dusty the next morning, and it's kind of like a waste of your time, you know,
Right.
if you're not. So it feels good to, I don't know, just feel more present and less like foggy minded, and I really dig it. But the thing I have found out about myself, and I think this is on our list too, like habits, I am like an all or nothing person.
Right.
So and I know this about myself. My OCD kicks in, and I'm like one or the other. Either I will work out like a maniac, I will eat really well, I'll drink tons of water, I won't drink, I'll go to the gym, I'll do all the things, or it's like I won't do any of the things.
And
There's
this,
like two extremes in my life.
this dry January has a monetary value attached for the winner.
Yes.
And
It's the pot, right?
It's a pot.
Everybody throws in $25?
Yeah, it's not huge. I think there's like 35 people participating, and I know like 9 are already out.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Still,
So
that's what,
the odds
700
are-
700 plus
I'm not
bucks?
mad at that.
Cash?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if I'm going to do something, it's going to be for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're
for
not gonna,
sure.
you know, I can't buy a Honda Prelude with it, but I could.
You might.
Buy the body kit.
Yeah, I could buy the body kit.
I bet if you could find my old one, you could probably buy it. It's missing half the front end.
But even though, like, I'm almost done with my second book, 11 days into the year, and it's like a reminder how much I like to read, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like if I'm drinking, I'm not reading, you know? We're watching TV, and then we, like, crash out and go to bed and wake up and start all over. So it's like I'm finding myself just every year I do this. So this year I did something different, because in the past I have done the, like, it's all or nothing, and if you fail, you're just done, so you might as well just forget it. I'm giving myself, like, more grace this year. So I am obviously not drinking, but I'm eating super healthy. I have a bunch of gym classes scheduled and ready to go. But, like, when we went to my vision retreat the other night, I had, like, the best dessert of my life. And I'm not even a dessert person, but, like, I'm allowing myself to, like, have those, what is it, like
little treats,
you know what I mean? Like, and not just food necessarily, but I'm trying to, like, not get down on myself, because when I get down on myself is when I just, like, give up and I'm like, forget it, I don't want to do any of it, and, you know.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, like, you can still do all of it and have a little, you know, slip up, or maybe you don't work out this week, or, you know, you eat worse this week, or whatever it is.
Yeah, well, if I had to walk 10,000 steps to read 500 pages, I'm going to have to walk a lot, because
100%. 10,000 steps is, I don't know if anybody, I mean, if you have a Apple Watch, you can easily check your steps.
Yeah.
Like, I was a month ago maybe, Jack and I went to the gym. I ran 3.5 miles, worked out, came home, and I was only at, like, 4,800 steps or something crazy. Yeah. I still had to, like, clean my house and, like, run around, like, all day to get to 10,000 steps. So that one for me, like, because I work at a desk, how am I ever going to get 10,000 steps a day? It's just not going to happen.
You have to go hunting with Jack.
Yeah,
I get you there.
Jack,
I was like,
Jack walks that easy.
How many steps did we take today? My feet are going to fall off.
So average, I do 87-90 a day.
So David, to kind of side skirt this, when he was on deployment, he told himself, I'm going to do 25,000 steps a day.
Fuck.
And he would not go to bed until he got his 25,000 steps in.
I think that's 12 miles. I did 7,000 one day, and I was fucking exhausted.
Yeah. And
then I did the math, and it was like 13 miles.
Yeah, so he was running like 7 miles a day. David can run.
Yeah.
I mean, like, David's... When David sets his mind to it, David's all or nothing. He's very like competitive too. And if you tell him, like, we were doing, you know, I like to talk a lot of shit, even though I know I'm not going to do it. We had a who can bench press the most competition when he came back from deployment, and I didn't fucking work out. But I talked a lot of shit to him, like, to motivate him. You know, like, hey man, I'm fucking putting up, like, you know, 3 plates right now. He's like, fuck off. I'm like, you're not here. You don't know.
315 pounds, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot, you know. But
JJ started something too for the cruise, where a big old gang of us are going on the cruise, and she did a similar thing, a weight loss challenge for the cruise.
And there's money involved in that, so I'll
$25 to get in.
Yeah, what's the actual pot? 400.
$400. So it's body
one seat at a table, one game of, I don't know, whatever we're gonna play.
Yeah.
One hand.
Yeah, that's one hand.
One
for
hand.
But
sure.
it's percentage of body fat loss.
Whoever has the highest percentage.
A loss,
Jack's
yeah.
out.
And we all had to
I'm out.
shame ourselves and get on the scale. I sent JJ my numbers. I'm like, don't tell anybody.
Jerett did the same thing. Jerett said, I got on the scale, and don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
then
lost a bunch of weight already.
JJ's asked me, she's like, are you going to do it? I'm like, no.
Jack doesn't have anything to lose.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't
already
believe-
at 12 or 13%
I can't
body
believe-
fat.
Adam, I was like, there's no way you were holding one of your kids, you lying piece of shit.
Yeah, I'll pick up Murphy.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you're doing it, yeah?
Yes.
But you don't have a lot.
No. 20%.
How do you have a scale that how do you check that?
There's a
step on my
calculation
scale.
you can do too on the interweb that I found. It's your height and weight. You type it in, it'll tell you what your BMI is.
I'm not winning, but I figured I might as well join just for shits and giggles.
Well, you could do it to help motivate your brother here.
And then he's like, we're working out today. I'm like,
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
fucking sabotaging.
yeah.
I'm also one of my favorite things to do in life is work out. And there was a time where I was running half
Yeah, we're
marathons.
running
I
marathons
was
and shit.
very, very committed to my workout schedule. It was like scheduled into my days. I would make it work no matter how crazy work was, how crazy it was with the kids. I was at Pilates, I was at Orange Theory, and I'm trying to get back to that. So not only did I schedule my Orange Theory classes, I got back to Trim. Trim's my Legree Pilates studio in Orange County, and I'm going to start going. But that's the best shape I was ever in. And I'm never going to be 125 pounds again. I'm fine with that. But I just want to feel strong again. I want to feel better. And I'm going to give myself grace this year. That's my goal this year, is to give myself grace. I'm not making goals. I'm not trying to weigh myself and get to a number. I just want to feel better.
Do you want to do Pilates, Jeremy? You were shaking your head.
Pilates, yeah, yoga.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls.
Body. Oh yeah, that too.
There are a lot of really good-looking girls at
We
Pilates.
did yoga.
Yeah,
We did yoga in prison.
It's
Really?
good for you.
Yeah,
Mentally,
I
too.
used
It's
to be
really
able
good
to touch
for
my toes in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, look, I dropped the liquid soap on the ground.
Lever 3000.
This will take me a minute. This will take me a minute.
I saw a video of bodybuilders doing Pilates, and they're just like...
Oh, yeah.
Like baby Jeremy,
yeah.
they're like shaking and sweating, and these women are just laughing at them, and they're just like...
It is the hardest workout, and I will go to my grave fighting that the Legree version is harder than any other Pilates category that there is.
I should do a
Take my word
Pilates,
for it.
Pilates class with you someday.
You should.
You gotta get
I
Spanx.
would love to see you'd be a baby
I gotta get
deer.
some what?
Spanx
Some Spanx?
Spanx, yeah.
Like spandex?
and a roll foam.
A roll of foam?
Yeah.
Jeremy knows too much
You
about this.
you can roll your muscles out afterwards. It hurts like a bitch, but it
Oof.
helps.
Emmy
Recovery.
wanted us to do that when she was here.
She did. She
Really
wanted
good
us...
for you. Really
I'm
good.
sure it is. And then, like, the cold plunges. Like, everybody's talking about the cold plunge thing. I
I'm not
can't.
doing it.
There's a fucking pool in the backyard. Literally, it's like 40 something fucking degrees. That's.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I hate
there's
cold water.
no-
And, like, I was thinking about it. I was talking to one of my inspectors. Says Damien said he does it at 39 degrees. And one of my inspectors was like, dude.
Doesn't hypothermia set in around
Yeah.
there?
He goes, I do 48 degrees. And I said, when do you do it? He goes, I go home and I strip down and I jump in my cold plunge when I get home. And I go, what's it at? He goes, 48. I go, how long do you sit in it? And he goes, 6 to 8 minutes.
As long as I can.
At what point do you just go numb? You can't even feel anything. But I have a lot of friends. Dirk's doing it. Dirk Petchel, that you guys know, he's like swears by it.
Really?
Yeah,
I do like Dirk. He's a good dude.
A lot of people are on it. I could get into the opposite, like a sauna detox situation. Like I would like a red light sauna.
Joe Rogan's really big into saunas.
Yeah.
But he's also big into the fucking cold
He
plunge.
cold plunges every day.
They do both.
He does both, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind the detox part of it.
I think he goes from one to the other.
He does.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
It's supposed to be like a reset. Like it restricts your veins and all your capillaries and everything, and then they re-expand, and it's supposed to do something that's good for
Muscle growth and
muscle
shit
growth.
like that.
It's supposed to be like it has anti-inflammatory effects. I don't know. I'm just
Joe Rogan is looking jacked these days.
Joe Rogan's always been jacked, and he's on Alpha Brain and all kinds of stuff he
Well, he
takes.
swears
and-
by that. He swears by Alpha Brain.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't do a show without it.
What's that? I've never heard of it.
It's some I
It's
don't
a
know.
mushroom. It's lion's mane. Lion's mane. It's supposed to help you with your cognitive thinking.
I should
Right.
probably.
Yeah.
There's 3 mushrooms that are supposed to be really good for you. Lion's mane is one of them. I don't know what the other 2 are.
I should probably
lion's
eat
mane-
spoonfuls
I
of
was
it.
gonna say,
lion's mane's
like-
supposed to be really,
Do they like
really good for
grind
you.
it up and you mix it in a drink or something? I would assume. I'm sure
Yeah.
he doesn't get lion's mane. He's just not hammering down mushrooms.
No.
No, he gets it probably in capsule form. He sells it, and I think I don't know. He promotes it a lot. I'll find out what it is. I'll let you know.
I wonder if it's any good. Maybe I should try it.
try
I
it.
could use some.
JJ has lion's mane.
Really? Do you like it?
All right. So what about work goals? So Jack already smashed his fucking work goals.
I did.
Yeah,
Proud
fuck
of
you,
you.
Jack.
He got promoted. Have
I
you
got
said
promoted.
that on the podcast?
I have not said that.
We have
on the
not said it
podcast.
out loud. No,
need
we've
to
talked about the good
brag.
things that happened, but
I hate to brag. I
Yeah.
do not like.
But
to
so
talk
Jack
about
got
myself in a
promoted.
positive light.
Jack got a promotion.
Very well deserved and very
Oh, yeah.
past due.
Yeah, 100%. So good job, proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what he was doing before, he's still doing it. He's just higher,
Just a higher level.
higher on the
More
fucking
stress,
totem pole.
yeah.
Well, Javier's been blowing me up about another position,
Yeah,
which is good. It's nice to know that you get.
it is
options out
nice
there.
to be wanted.
But like I still set. I have I set a lot of goals for myself in my day-to-day stuff. Like when I go to Orange Theory, my goal is to burn, if it's the tread class, I want to burn 700 calories. I want to run 4.25 miles at least. I want to get 20 splat points. Those are my goals and I can usually get them in the tread class because you're just running the whole time.
Oof.
Regular class, I want to row 2,000 meters. I want to run 2.5 miles. I want to burn 700 calories and get 20 splat points.
Because those days are circuits, yeah?
It's all circuits.
Okay.
So I double up. Like I was doubling Saturdays and Sundays, but it just Sunday, by the time I got done working out, I came home and like I couldn't do anything else around the house. Like I was gassed. But I was getting like 60 splat points. Jeez. And I was burning like 1,800 calories.
It's so annoying. The men in there just like run circles around the girls in terms of calorie burning.
Yeah. But for work goals, like, you know, we are graded on our schedule activities, how many we hit. We get graded every month. So I have goals for stuff like that. Obviously, getting promoted was a big goal, something, and we have to set goals for ourselves each year.
Right.
Like we have performance and development goals that we have to do 3 performance goals and 3 development goals, and it's like mine was always like read a leadership book. Yeah. So like I sent Jeremy a bunch of books. So I don't know if he started reading them on Spotify yet or not.
I can't. They won't let me. So I don't have a premium account, so it's all locked.
Oh damn it! I have to give you my luck.
Spend the $4.
It's $9.
Spend the $9. So I have key accounts, right? I have probably 25 accounts that I manage, and I would say that of my 25, 8 of them are either out of business or going out of business. It's been a rough couple of years for a lot of companies. So I told my boss, like, hey, I need to reevaluate this because I get paid on the accounts that I have, you know, and I picked them 3 years ago when I started. I need to reevaluate that because it's not fair, you know. If I have this total number of accounts that I get, and 8 of them don't fucking do work anymore, then I'm fucked. So for me this year, my work goals are going to be to probably get 8 new accounts and grow them into what, you know, I can make a comfortable living off of.
Yep, and we got a goal to help Jeremy get
a new job
out of a sticky situation that he's in, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, my company's going out of business.
Yeah, so which is one of mine, and that's why I put Jeremy there. A very dear friend of mine, owns a fucking company. He's a veteran. He's a really good fucking dude. Sometimes things just happen, man. I mean, and it's life, and it's it is the price you pay to own your own company this day and age. And some jobs are good for you, and some aren't, man. And if you don't have the capital to back up the ones that aren't, you're kind of fucked.
Well, and for our industry, for Jeremy, Jerett, and myself, we all work in the construction industry. There's a lot of pitfalls in the construction industry that people unfortunately step into and become part of, and a lot of people say, like, I'm never going to let this happen.
Yeah.
And it's a million little steps on the way to get there, and then all of a sudden when you're there and you're falling, there's really no coming back a lot of times.
Yeah. No, it's you give yourself enough rope, you know?
Yep. So one of our goals here too is to help Jeremy grow professionally. We know that Jeremy has the ability and the desire and the drive to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, guys.
We're gonna
work ethic.
Work ethic is fucking yeah. He doesn't mind getting up at 4 a.m. and fucking doing his thing. We're very different in that aspect.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
You and he and I are simpatico.
Yeah, but you know, me and Jeremy, we live very different lives, and
but we're gonna work on getting Jeremy some.
I work and you make money.
Some better.
That's pretty much where we're at.
That's a pretty funny fucking statement.
That's pretty fun, pretty accurate.
Pretty fucking accurate.
Pretty accurate. Yeah.
But we're also going to work on Jeremy's dating life this year.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
We'll get there. Hang on.
Oof.
Let's talk about habits.
Good and bad.
So I started listening to I preach all the time on here about the comfort crisis.
Yes.
And the same guy that wrote the comfort crisis wrote a book called The Scarcity Brain. And the Scarcity Brain, and it talks about habits and how you form habits. And I'm only on the second chapter, so I'm already hooked. I love him as an author. His last name is Easter. I forget his first name, but I'm only in the second chapter, barely. So
Reading or audio?
audio. I can't read, but I can read, but I can't take the time out of my day to read it. But like my 2.5 hour drive home, I very much tell you my routine. Monday mornings, I listen to fucking the radio until Temecula because the radio station I listen to cuts out. Mm-hmm. Then I listen to us.
Yep.
I listen to Shattered Wisdom.
Listen to this show every Monday.
And then I listen to whatever's left of Shattered Wisdom on the way home, and then it's usually audiobooks. Because my music, Spotify, you make your account, you like all your songs, and they do an algorithm of the songs you like, and they'll only play like the 200 songs that you listen to the most, and of the 5,000 I like, I hear the same shit over and over. So I do audiobooks. But I will only listen to an entire chapter. So my drive home is usually an hour and a half to 2+ hours home. Mm. So I'll pull up a chapter, and if it's like 45 minutes, I'm like, cool. Listen to it. And then wherever I'm at, if the next chapter is an hour and I only have 45 minutes till I get home, I will listen to music.
Okay.
I don't like to pick up in the middle of chapters of books. Like I can't. I don't like to do that. So I listen to audiobooks. So sometimes, and then on, when I'm driving to work, Shattered Wisdom, usually Monday is the only day I listen to it. So Tuesday, when the radio station shits out, if I have a chapter that's within the time frame left for me to get to work, I'll listen to the chapter of the book.
Yeah, what's weird is even the very rare occasions where I read books, I hate stopping in the middle of a chapter. Like, I will fucking see how many pages to the next chapter before I decide to go on.
Oh, and if I get a text message, I'm like, oh!
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to listen to my book. Like, I need to finish that. So I'm listening to the Scarcity Brain, and he talks about habits and what forms habits and why we as people form habits and how you get into bad habits and how they develop and how you can get yourself out of them and why we do it. But the Scarcity Brain, essentially, we are still animals,
right? And
we were still wired where, like, it's like he says, like, why do you eat even though you know you're full? Or why do you snack after you've already eaten a full meal? Because your primal brain is like, if food is here, we need to eat it. Because then when times are lean, we've put some fat on and we have something our body can draw off of. So you eat and you eat and you eat because the primal animalistic part of your brain tells you you should eat because the lean months are coming, even though we know the lean months are not coming. In winter, it's not like our budget dries up and we're like, all right, girls, we got only half the budget for the groceries. Like, we can't afford to buy that anymore. It's beans and rice.
So water and bread.
Yeah, exactly. But from an animalistic standpoint, that's how your brain is wired. Biologically speaking, that's how you're wired. So you'll eat because it's there.
Okay.
And we do that with our girls. Kendrah and I, a lot of times at like 8:15 at night, they go, we want a snack.
Oh my God, they would snack until they go to bed, and we're like,
so they have to
no,
brush your
you're
teeth.
just eating to eat. Like, no.
That's
and then I
John.
tell them, if you really want to eat, then go get a banana, apple. Then I know, like, you're really, truly hungry.
He ate 2 packs of sugar cookies today.
Your Uncle John?
Yeah.
I'm not going
living his best life.
Random side note, I laughed so hard on the way home from Colorado because Jerett said he'll drink whatever's in the fridge. He loves sugary stuff. And he said he drank an entire glass of coffee creamer.
Yeah, because my mom wouldn't buy him
Sure
Sprite.
did.
My mom wouldn't buy him Sprite, so he's like, "Fuck you."
Oh my God.
It's like it was milk.
Dude, Jerett said that. I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, dude, first of all, that stuff's thick.
Oh yeah,
It's like half and half, and then a little bit. Like, it's there's some viscosity. That's not 10W40. That's like 5-weight oil.
The thing about it is he didn't do it once. He did it twice.
I laughed, dude. I'm in the back seat dying, and my dad's looking at Jerry like, wait, what?
yeah.
He's like, I can't hear well. I need you to say that again because he drank
Like, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Pint of coffee creamer. He goes, did he just shit everywhere?
He just shits everywhere anyways. He's full-blown dementia, full-blown diabetic, full-blown fucking no fucks given.
None.
He eats Jeremy's fucking donuts while he looks at him in the face.
Bro, that pissed me off so much.
He's like, fuck you.
Fucked my whole day up. I was like, that's my fucking donut. And he was like, put it down. And he came out 4 times, bro, to eat this fucking donut. Finally, he was like, fuck you, I'm eating this bitch.
Like, put the fucking donut down, it's not yours. Instead, he looked at him dead in the face and fucking took a bite.
Fucking dick, bro.
Like, what are you going to do? You going to beat up this old dementia?
No, he was like, fuck you, I'm eating it.
He knows better, dude. He knows. He knows better for sure.
I was working at your mom's house. I was working on that drywall patch, and he walked out, and he was in a bathrobe. And he stopped, and I'm in knee pads. I'm standing in the thing. He stopped, and he looks at me. And I just looked at him, and he was just like...
Yeah, that's his thing.
Huh. Then I'm waiting for him. And then he walked off, and I was like, okay.
At least you got the bathrobe.
Dude, motherfucker walks around naked, bro.
The bathrobe was there. I finished, cleaned up, got up, and was talking to your mom. And I turned around, and his bedroom was like diagonal. I was in the kitchen, and I see the bathrobe on the bed, and I don't see him. And I was like, okay, well, I gotta go. Because I was waiting for him to come out and just dick in the breeze.
Yeah, he fucking... And he knows better. He just doesn't fucking care.
That's got to be very liberating.
I get on his ass.
Yeah.
If he comes out in his boxers, go put your fucking robe on. Like, I'm on his ass regardless. Like, there are things that...
Yeah.
You know better.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still coherent enough. You might not be fucking verbal to a point.
Right.
But you fucking know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on his shit. Don't eat my fucking donut.
How'd that work out for you?
Oh, fucker ate his donut.
Maybe you should sit him down and be like, look, Uncle John, we're going to set some goals for you this year.
My mom said that motherfucker ate all the brown sugar, too. Like,
Bro, yeah.
bro,
It's
he's
gotten to the point where we gotta hide shit. And the thing about it is, like, we don't hide it, like, physically hide it. We just move the shelves over one. Like, he'll only look in one half of the shelves. The right side of the shelves, he's like top and bottom. Okay. The left side, bro, full of all kinds of shit. And he's no clue.
I put locking like doorknobs and stuff on.
Well, we thought about it. There's some in the cabinet.
Okay.
And it's just like, oh, do we really want to do that to him?
I mean, you got to give him a win, right? Every now and then.
Yeah.
fuck
yeah.
him.
Let's talk about the fucking blood sugar strip. That motherfucker, bro.
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you about this. Ooh, this one's dirty.
Hit me with it.
He put a blood sugar strip in my fucking soda.
What's a blood sugar strip?
Like he
You
tested
prick
his
your
blood
finger
sugar.
and you test your blood on this thing,
Uh-huh.
and then it's a strip. It's like a little thin strip.
With your fucking blood on it.
Oh, he just put that in your soda.
In my fucking soda. So my cactus cooler was on a fucking table. I pissed him off about something, bro, and he fucking put it in my soda. And I drank the fucking soda, and I found it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I lost my shit.
Did you beat him up?
He knows
No.
better, bro. He knows. And he's the frontal lobe man must be your give a fuck, and he doesn't have it.
Kendrah
Yeah.
got so mad at me one day. We were sitting here, and he just walked in, and he goes, I pissed myself.
Your level, no, it was inappropriate. It's like the blind girl. It's exactly the same thing. Like,
No, it's not, girl. It's not. It is not like the blind girl.
If Uncle John was normal and somebody else had dementia, he would laugh his fucking ass off too.
I laughed so hard to myself, and everyone else
no,
wanted to.
not to yourself.
And Jackie-
You laughed out loud, and we got in the car to go home. I'm like, that was so rude. And you go, you know what? I'm so fucking jealous. The fact that you can just like
It's like, we need to go home.
bear it
Piss
off.
myself.
Ultimate freedom. Could you imagine being at a party and be like, I'm sick of all these motherfuckers and I want to go home, and set it at that volume to the entire party?
That's what
Yeah.
Jerett does all the time.
No, he just makes you take shots.
Yeah, that's
But
my way.
can
That's
you
my way of saying
imagine,
get the fuck out.
just for a second, imagine that freedom.
Being able to say anything that comes to your head.
Just
yeah.
no filter.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean, it must be
head
nice.
to
work.
mouth.
Yeah, and Kendrah, for you, I know how you
Oh
deal
my
with
God.
people. Can you imagine if you're like, nope.
Fuck
So
you.
it's like, well, no, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
He does that to
I
the
can't
dogs.
do that.
Fuck
with
you
my
and your community. How about that?
job, yeah.
And fuck you, and you're not cool, and
Yeah.
fuck you. I'm out. I'm gonna go to lunch, and
Yeah.
y'all can kiss my ass.
By the way,
What
Jack
I
and Jerett
give.
are on their way down here to fuck everybody
Yeah.
in this room up.
What I'd give.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better watch how you fucking talk to me. Everybody's tough in emails and over the phone.
Oh,
Wait till I come to a meeting.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
gonna be like,
fucking cyber warriors, keyboard jockeys.
Like, I don't work for you, and I'll smash your fucking face off that table. I don't care. What, are you going to fire me?
Yeah.
Everybody that works with me is very kind and appropriate. It's the people, the public. That's not
Yeah,
so
I
much.
hate the public and I hate people.
Yeah, I have a very bad habit in the mornings. I wake up and I check my phone. That's the first thing I do.
No.
At 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. After we put a full day in.
Yeah, how do you know? You're at work for 6 hours.
That is one habit I am super proud that I do not have. I am not addicted to my phone.
Yeah, you don't
I
even answer phone calls
Do
or
not
emails
care
or text
about
messages.
social media. I really don't. I just, and I know I'm a bad text messenger. I know that. Sorry, everyone. But I don't know. I'm just not into it. I use my phone more than anything for like work emails and to shop if I'm shopping. But
I
like,
will-
Yeah, I don't shop.
But
That's my thing.
I will both praise and condemn you for this, my love of all loves, because I get phone calls and they're like, "Hi, it's the school. We've been trying to reach
Trying to reach your wife.
Charlie and Ella's mom." And I'm like, "Why are you listed as the emergency contact? Just have them call me."
I have done better about that because that's my main concern is my kids if I'm not with them, right? But
Right.
I have missed some calls because I keep my phone on silent because we have a neighborhood ladies text that's a prime example. Like if everybody gets going, it's like ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding,
I get
ding.
that.
So I'll silence it at work and then the next thing I know, I forget that I've silenced it and I have 900 messages.
But then you have to email her.
Yeah,
And I'm like, "Kendrah, call me," and I can email her, and she and I send each other emails. There's nothing in the body of the email; it's just the subject line. "Call me," and then she'll call me and be like, "What's up?"
What?
I'm like, "I'm on my way home. Charlie passed out in the nurse's office." She's like, "What did they?" I don't even see. They called me. I'm like, "Go look at your cell phone." She goes, "Oh,
38 missed
I have
calls from the
3
school.
I have 3 text messages and 2 missed calls." I'm like, maybe we just.
You're making me sound like a bad mom.
You're a fantastic mom. You just.
No, wonderful mother.
Your
I'm just-
phone's on.
Terrible,
Texting.
terrible phone person.
Yeah, I'm just not into it. And I'm proud of that because, like, we go on vacation with people or, like, we go to dinner with people and I look and everybody's on their phone. And I'm like, I just, and they're looking at, like, their social media to see what everybody else is doing. I'm like, you're out. Like,
Yeah.
why do you care
Yeah, you're
who's
living this
at
life.
the
Live in the
taco
present.
night? Like,
Yeah,
I
live in the
just,
present.
I don't know. I just have I'm not into it.
Every
will
time
tell
we
you
go to a
what-
nice restaurant, though, I love watching people take pictures of themselves and their food.
On their
and-
food. People that take pictures of their food. Well,
There
we
was
go
a girl in the
drive-thru.
bathroom at the airport yesterday that was having like a full selfie situation by herself. I like watched her for like 10 minutes. I'm like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
In the bathroom?
Yes, in like the San Francisco airport.
You were in the bathroom for 10 minutes?
Was she
I'm
cute?
watching her. Yes,
Was she good looking?
she was not a troll, but she wasn't a supermodel.
No,
Like,
Rich Troll.
Did you get a number for Jeremy?
Do you tell her I got the perfect guy for you?
But like JJ and I have a lot of conversations in the group chat with all 4 of us about shattered wisdom, about a lot of stuff, and it's just me and JJ and Jerett and Kendrah are casual observers.
well, Jax told
'Cause
me
it's usually
before,
like
you have
6
to
a.m.
respond. They're gonna think like you're mad. I was like,
No,
they
I know
know
what
that
it
I
is.
just.
But there's sometimes
I see it.
she's like, sometimes I really feel like I was more involved. I'm like, respond to the group text.
Should we family dinner
opinion.
tonight? Up to Kendrah with an H. I guess we'll just fucking wait
A
then.
lot of times, if you read it, it's let's find out from Kendrah with an H, and that's how I write it. I'm like, we were all waiting for you to respond. You were
Sorry.
part of it.
Yeah, we wanted your final say.
I'm sorry.
Right.
So should we move on to the last thing?
Oh, let's talk about the
Oof.
last subject.
Better dating for my brother here.
Yeah, it literally says better dating for Jeremy. Kendra, what did you say?
Well, step 1 is delete Facebook dating or whatever that is.
Ooh,
Like,
and
just get rid of it
step
altogether.
Step 2 is stop talking to everybody that you've already talked to because they
Yeah.
were
Hold on,
fucking,
time out.
They were
Step
trashing them,
3
they're
is stop
trashing out.
talking to the neighbors.
Stop. Oh no, you said stop fucking the neighbors. Let's not church it up here,
Don't
Kendra.
shit where I sleep, man. Fuck. Jesus
Yeah.
Step
Christ.
4, don't date anybody with like a terminal illness.
Time out.
Stop dating compulsive liars.
If I don't do Facebook dating, I'll never get out because I work so much.
What is? But I feel like Tinder's a step above Facebook dating.
Not if you have to pay for it.
But Tinder's do the free Tinder.
Shell out the $30.
Is there a free Tinder?
Jeremy.
I don't Tinder. Do you
Why
have to
don't
pay
you
for
try to
Tinder?
get into a real relationship and go on like Matchmaking
What would I
or
know
something?
about Tinder?
I'm asking the group, and I'm looking at Jeremy because there's 3 of us are married, not to each other. But do you have to pay for Tinder, even the
Yes.
free version?
The free version is
How do
horrible.
you know there's a free version?
I'm assuming there's a free
Scott
version.
told us there was a free version.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get so
Scott
many
showed
swipes
us.
a day.
Yeah, but how many years ago was that?
I don't fucking know. I don't keep track
But
of this
he
shit.
pulled up like, don't be upset if your wives are on
wives are
fucking Tinder, and like looked into 2 mile radius from Jared's
Hey,
house.
I'm a girl. I can walk into a bar and pull ass without doing anything.
Yeah. That's a
Who
benefit.
needs a dating app?
That's facts.
Man,
It's facts.
Yeah.
Men need
Yeah,
dating
yeah.
I
apps.
get hit on at the gas station, at Starbucks, it's easy for ladies.
Is it the
I get hit
barista?
on every
must be
time.
nice.
I get hit on every time I go to Bevmo. Same guy.
I bet with
That's me tooting my own horn.
I bet with that guy hits. So next time I should be like, why don't you step off my man, motherfucker?
Twink and a bear,
I
bitch.
know. He's got his twink.
Oh shit.
What
So
do you-
yeah,
It's not my fault if I'm desirable to your neighbors.
I can see.
I don't know if you know
I've been
this.
able to witness
Yeah,
it in real time, and it's been a wild ride.
when shit hits the fan. Oh boy.
We watched The Mermaid. We watched Jeremy.
The mermaid has lost a lot. She is so sexy.
Well, but no, it was funny. The Mermaid.
The mermaid's related to your ex-wife.
Yeah, that one was weird too.
By marriage.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
what was funny though is we watched the entire pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
It was like crikey. Now we see
We
the
got a
male
live
pursuing
one.
the female.
We were all
as
watching
he
just like
approaches
that,
from
yeah.
the side.
For
Yeah.
the mermaid?
Good day, Miss Sheila.
Yeah.
And we all
Sheena.
watched, and we were
Sheena.
just like,
But whatever.
no, a Sheila is a female.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Australia.
got you. Yeah,
Good day. I'm trying to be
Fuck.
We're
like
not trying to name her.
fucking old fucking
She's a mermaid.
harpoon to the
Crikey.
heart. What's his name? Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin, yeah.
Rest in peace.
She had the most colorful hair of anybody I've ever let in
No,
my house.
but we literally watched it. Jeremy came over all drunk, and he was like, I'm gonna go try to get with that. We are like,
No,
oh,
you wanted to marry her.
all right.
What
She
I'll
lost
say.
a lot of weight.
Oh,
This was pre-weight loss.
what
Yeah.
I'll say about Jeremy is that I think that you are like a big-hearted individual who's looking for your person.
He's
You're
a
just
lover.
dumb.
Yeah, like you are very no, but you're a
He
sweet
loves
person, and you really want.
He loves love.
He loves
Yeah.
Love just doesn't love him.
live, love, laugh.
But I think we need to find a better pool.
The girls you are
The last one
dating,
took the cake.
Yeah, they're
For sure.
they're
Oh, by the
not
way,
capable
she's
of love.
apparently pregnant.
Yeah. I wonder if it was,
Was
her
this the
cousin.
second or third
I wonder if it was
one?
her cousin who
Second.
picked her up.
This is the second time she's been.
What did she say the first time? It was ectopic.
Ectopic pregnancy.
Yeah.
Man.
Cool. So how long has it been since the two of you have
I don't
even
know.
seen each other?
It's been a while.
I mean, I've been working
Okay.
on that hole in the wall for a week.
I'm a week pregnant. How do you know? I know.
Unless you got pregnant by my drywall
Apparently
dust.
8 or 9 weeks, 7 or 8 weeks, somewhere in there.
Sure, no.
Cool. I wish her the best.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I
Look.
was drinking.
New phone. Who this?
This is twice now. I broke up with her. She was pregnant. First time. We got back together, broke up with her, and she's pregnant the second
Well,
time.
then you called her out on stuff, and she had a seizure. I mean, she really is like.
yeah.
She deserves an Oscar. I mean, the
She's the
acting
best.
is incredible.
The
yeah.
best.
When I was like, "Hey, I dislike this bitch because she stole from me, and you can't bring people over because I don't think that they deserve to steal from me unless I know them for a month." I thought for sure you would never go back to her.
Nope.
So half of our listener base is women.
Women, yeah.
Hello.
So you can't date any of our listeners, but if you got a
What
friend,
the fuck? Why not?
Because this is our fucking pool, bro.
that's shitting
Don't shit
where
in our
we
pool.
sleep again, you piece of shit.
I think he can if
No, fuck off.
If he is serious, like you can't.
Dating with intention.
Yes.
He's not doing that. So
You can't.
So you can't.
But
What
you
the fuck? I'm trying.
no, but you can't self-sabotage. We talked about
You are a
this.
self-saboteur.
We talked about this.
Oh.
And you self-sabotage, and you and I had a very long conversation about this. And the reason why I sent you a lot of those books that I read, because they
'Cause
will
you
help
need
you
them.
very much with your your sense of self-worth.
Yeah.
And that's something you need to work on.
Yeah, man, and I understand that nobody wants to be alone. Like, I get that. But you need to search for quality over quantity.
Yes.
Well, you deserve better because you have better to
Yeah.
give.
Yeah, you're in a position now that you've never been in your whole fucking life. And,
Yeah.
and you should strive for better for yourself.
You're going up, bro.
And you're a catch. Like you're like the best.
Yeah.
But you
Thanks,
also
Kendrah,
need
with
to
an
start with like a real date. Like go to Chili's, you know, like
I went on
have
a
a
real
cocktail,
date
eat
like
some tacos.
2 weeks ago.
Okay, see, I want to hear that because
Yeah,
typically
no,
you just
hey.
go straight from like
He was in Palm Springs when you were in
Tinder
Palm
to like
Springs.
being
Yeah, I
madly in
was.
love.
She had a lot of red flags.
She had all the
Tons.
red flags.
Yeah.
Oh no.
40, doesn't drink, no kids.
Yeah.
Bartender.
Bartender.
Yeah, sober bartender.
Yeah, all red flags. Sorry.
Yeah.
If there are any sober bartenders that listen to us.
Skinny frame, the biggest tits I've ever seen on a fucking.
So look, if you're a lovely lady out there,
I'm sorry, sounds great. All red flags. If you listen to us, fucking whatever, DM all your hate to me, but
yeah. If
Four
you're
red flags.
if you're a lovely lady out there and you want to roll the dice and take my brother out on a date,
The fuck?
Oh yeah, let's make this like a connection.
sure.
But I think JJ and I get to
I'm in.
screen them. We get to
Yeah, no,
decide.
for sure.
Right
We're
into
good.
Shattered Wisdom podcast.
Yeah, right into Shattered
See?
Wisdom podcast. We will we'll screen you.
And then we will follow them on their date with microphones so
Oh,
we can
fuck.
do it in
No.
real time.
Lord
Maybe-
have
maybe
mercy.
if it works
no,
out-
because what
no,
if
no,
they
no.
do it in real time?
No. What if
Then you have to listen to the...
what if it works out?
Jack.
If it works out, we'll have them on the podcast.
What am I, an elk?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it works out, we'll have them on the podcast. Like a second date update, like how they do on the radio shows.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. Or we could do like Jerett's, not like, what is it, Ryan's Roses. We could do something else.
Days of Jeremy's
If it
life.
goes south, yeah.
What's a
Figures
flower
it out.
that starts with a J?
Geranium.
That's
probably a
G.
There's a G, but fuck it.
Might be a
Jeremy's
G.
geraniums. Jeremy Francis geranium.
Jeremy Franklin.
Franklin, sorry.
I don't know.
I'm game.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah, ladies, if you...
All right, ladies, put in
If you're
your applications.
interested,
Yeah.
I don't check my social media, but I'll give you my work email. Send me something. And I
The only thing she checks.
I
Yeah,
will
the only
set
thing
that
she-
up for you.
Picture
If you
to
would
quick-
like to
quick
talk to my
bio.
wife, please write her fucking work email.
Yeah. Do with picture attached and a quick bio. And we won't judge you too harshly.
What do you think, Jeremy?
I'm in.
All right, let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can set that up.
All right, ladies, you heard it here first.
All right, you guys are fucking. You know what? And
We got
Yeah.
6,000 followers on
Yeah.
Instagram. I mean, there's got to
Yeah.
be
What's the worst that could happen?
One.
one or two.
100%. So
What's the
we'll do
worst
that.
could happen? I know a couple could respond and be like,
Nothing's
Depends on how many of these episodes they listen to that you've been on. Don't go back and listen now, ladies. It's too late.
We've
That's fine.
grown.
That's fine. No, yeah, and that's cool too. So we let's do that. Let's set that up. If you are interested
yeah.
in going out with my brother on a date, let us know. We'll set it up.
Oh, I am here for this.
Yeah.
Inland Empire preferred.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
where-
local
yeah.
would be nice.
But if this
But I'll drive.
becomes a thing, man, maybe we could do a segment on this and have our single friends on here and try to set them up and
Oh, we could do like a dating game. Ooh,
once in a while we
yeah,
can have like a
let's do it.
theme kind of thing like that. So we'll see. We'll start with this. If this doesn't work out, we're not gonna do it.
Yeah, we only have 4 mics capacity
Yeah.
here, so
Yeah.
if it's a dating game, it's just going to be 1-1.
Yeah.
She's pointing at me and Jeremy, I think.
No, I don't want you to date
Jesus.
Jeremy. I don't want to date him either.
Your wife's not drinking. I'm not taking her out.
It's like, dude, she's so boring.
You want to go to the bar? No, never mind.
She just talked about homeowners. Crikey.
Oh, I know how I'm gonna end this podcast.
Fucking end it, brother.
All right, you want to hit this one with some Rohypnol?
Yeah, dude. Let's go to sleep and never remember today.
Feel a little Bill Cosby-ish.
Would you like some
Let's Jello pop this motherfucker.
Yikes,
Yeah,
please.
let's dating game this one to bed.
Take us home.
Yeah. All right. So, thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Check it on your friends.
Yes.
If you are of the female,
Persuasion?
yeah, my brother would like to hear from you, but you have to come through us first because we want to know.
Yeah, JJ will send something out.
Fuck you, Brad.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
thank you.
Brad.
Fuck
Yeah,
you, Brad.
fuck
Not you, Brad. You can't date Jeremy.
You can't date Jeremy, you piece of shit.
You're not his type?
No, fuck you, Brad.
I could be. You don't know.
Thanks again to Brendan Thomas and the Thomas family.
He's got
for
a
the
dirty
bottle.
little mustache he's trying to grow. and it looks like he looks like Maddox's dirty little mustache he's trying to grow. So it's a 13 versus 37-year-old man,
and that girl the same length.
It's a turtle versus turtle. There is no hair.
Oh my god.
That's a top shelf dad joke, and you're welcome.
All right, so since we're gonna put this one to bed, with some sleeping pills.
Night.
How are you feeling?
You're crazy.
I want a 10. I say this every time. Like,
Jesus
just play on the plane.
You land a plane.
Anyways, check it on your friends. Post us, repost us, look for things that are coming out. We got all kinds of things that we are trying to do, trying to get some feedback. Watch us on YouTube.
Yes, YouTube.
We're trying to start getting paid. We would fucking appreciate it. Just set your computer up to play Shattered Wisdom podcast all day on YouTube, and we'll appreciate you more.
On repeat, absolutely.
On repeat, yeah, fuck yeah. So how about this? I've been Jerett.
I've been Jack.
I've been Kendrah.
I've been Jeremy.
And this has been Shattered Wisdom podcast, and you motherfuckers are welcome.